Okay, you've received a bill from a vendor in the mail, and now you want to enter that unpaid bill into Hydroscribe. So let's look at how to do that. We're going to click on Financials, and then we're going to click on Manage Unpaid Bills and Expenses. And it brings up a list of all my bills. The ones that are in orange are paid, and the ones that are in white are unpaid. So we want to add a new bill, so go ahead and click the green Add button, and it brings up the blank screen for us to enter that bill. First thing I'm going to do is select the vendor from the list. So I click on the list icon, and then I'm going to select my vendor here. Now, if the vendor is not in this list, then you'll need to add the vendor first. We have a video that shows you how to add vendors, so go ahead and watch that video and add the vendor. So I'm going to select my vendor, and you'll notice once I select my vendor, it automatically populates the fields with the vendor discount. That's because I set up the vendor discount when I set up the vendor. The reason I want to do that, and I appreciated adding this information to the bill, is that when I go to pay the bill, I will have the opportunity to tell the system to apply any discounts that I'm eligible for at that time. Okay, now I simply add the rest of the information that's necessary to fill out this screen. So first thing is enter the vendor's invoice number, which in this case, 35. And then we enter the date, and it's dated the 18th. And then the invoice total, which is 262. And then the due date, which is August 17th. Okay, so now that I've added the vendor information, now all I have to do is enter the line items. I purchased 2 chemicals and a part, so I'm going to enter the chemicals first, so I'll choose chemicals purchased. And the first one is 3-inch fluorine tablets, and cost me $95.75. So. And then I also purchased some stabilizer, so again, I'm going to choose chemicals purchased. And put in stabilizer, and it cost us $20.25. And then the last item I purchased was a ladder, so I'm going to look for parts purchased for resale, and ladder, and that cost us $146.4. Okay, so now I have entered all my items. I should look over the amount for each line item to make sure that it is correct, because those line items must add up to the invoice total. If they do not, you will get an error message. So now we simply have to click the submit button, and we have now gotten our success message, which means the bill has been successfully added. Now, what we're going to do is to go back out, and we're going to go back to manage unpaid bills and expenses and verify that the bill is there. And as we can see here is the bill for Home Depot for $262.14. So there it is, and that's how you add an unpaid bill to Hydroscribe.